Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Xenogears. In the last episode, we didn't get an awful lot done by way of story progression, but we did have a load of info dumped on us. A bit too much to go into in a short summary here, but the highlights were that Faye might have painted a portrait of the patron saint of Nisan 500 years ago, and Citan and Sigurd are both from Solaris and worked alongside Ramsus. So yeah, there were a couple of surprises thrown at us. Anyways, we're still in Nisan, so let's continue. Okay, now I had to come out of the town in order to save because I couldn't find any save points within Nisan itself. Well, one thing I had been thinking about is that we haven't really got into many battles recently, and I don't quite know how that's going to affect our levels, our levelling up, and you know how we're going to perform against enemies in the future. So I don't know if I just run around a little bit here, for example, just see if I can get into a fight here. Oops, sorry, I just hit the table. Now what the hell are you? Now we're all out of our gears. This is Citan. He's got 5, so we can do that. Oh, okay, well Citan can take it out. We've not seen him fight on foot yet. But it looks like the local fauna aren't going to be too much of a trouble. I'm going to get into one more fight, I think. Just to sort of gauge properly. I mean, I don't know what's over here. We haven't done an awful lot of exploration. What's that? Hermit's Hole. Shall we do a bit of exploration before we continue the story? Yeah, why not? Who is the hermit that lives in the hole? It doesn't look like there's anyone here presently. Okay, well, now we know. Oh, was there something there? No, it's just part of the texture. Okay. But it's handy to know this is here in case something sort of alludes to it in the future. So we found the hermit's hole. Well, a cave that a hermit lives in. Let's run around here quickly. Again, I just want to sort of get a gauge of what the local enemies are like. So, okay, this one's going to be a little bit trickier. This is Citan again. I might want Faye to attack something else. Oh, these are forest elves. Elves. Forest elves. Well, did a combo on me as well. Okay, I don't like this, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's hope we can take at least one out. There we go. Dwarves? It's the biggest looking dwarf I've ever seen. Why did it just do itself some damage? Anyways, well, seeing as how it did do itself some damage, let's attack this one. No, that's not quite what I meant to do, but anyway. Because I completely forgot how this attack system works momentarily. Oh, maybe it wasn't on itself. Maybe it was on Bart. Right. We're thinning the herd. Ah, I see. Right. Okay, yes. They're batting them towards us. Okay, I see. I see how they work now. These dwarves are hardy creatures, I'll give them that. Wow. Still haven't taken them out. Bart needs healing. Okay, I think we might be a bit under-leveled for these guys. Ether. No, we'll use an item. We haven't got any stronger restoratives. Okay, Aquasol it is. Can't you? Arcane. What does that mean? Next ether affects all. Restores hit points. Okay, that was pretty sweet. You can heal yourself. Not by much, but it worked. Right. All these guys just die. Okay, he missed. He killed himself. Okay, so if they swing and they miss, they deal themselves damage. But these guys are still really tough. They're going to take a couple of rounds to take out, I think. C-time again. Well, okay, I missed a couple of times there, not great. Forgot about these techniques. Right, there we go. If I'd have remembered them, maybe then we might not have got into that much trouble. No items and no gold though, which sucks. A fair bit of experience for them. But I think what we need to do is get back to Nissan. And continue. We don't want to engage any of those again. Now, I believe Sigurd said he was going to try and organise the town hall, which is last episode where we were eavesdropping on the sisterhood, which I believe is this building on the right. So let's see what's going on, shall we? We're going in this time. Oh no, this is the inn. Sorry, just had a slurp of tea. There's still nothing here really. Okay, let's leave here. I think it's the next building then. But let's go back to our dwelling quickly, which is this one. Can we rest up? No? Okay. And there's no save point in here, so we can't use one of those to heal. Did I just say building on the right? I meant building on the left. That's the left. That's the right. I think it's this one. And again we are going in this time. Oh, here he is. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. Also, I sound like Batman. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was an open sea, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories, we should get started. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yeah, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organisation, and now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favourable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Sharkan. Once he's out of the way and Aveh is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Sharkan's request, and they're not just going to sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while, at least until we're able to take back the royal capital, Bledavik. These are the Gebler units currently in Aveh, correct? The Western Guards? The Royal Capital Defence Force? And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. There are three main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Aveh forces. Only two of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defence units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisan's border are a little more than surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defence units away from Bledavik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nisan? I see, we'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is invading Aveh. This is what got us confused earlier in the desert, if I remember correctly. Or me, anyway. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the centre in motion? To be sure then, Nisan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they'll certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nisan as bait? Dark! Sharkan is very sensitive to Nisan and Kislev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler. But of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Sharkan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The front line units along Kislev's border. The main strength of Aveh's fleet is the battleship Kavainsul. It has been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. Oh, excuse me. Just then, I don't know why my voice has just cracked and my throat's gone a bit dry. So I do apologise for the rest of the narration if it goes a bit iffy. I hope not. Let me have another quick slurp and drink it quickly. Apologies. Some nice warm tea should help. Right, anyways, let's continue. So this battleship's called the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it won't be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Aveh's border fleet. The former Aveh Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkalm. Vanderkalm? You don't mean the Vanderkalm that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power. An excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It would be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Citan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It's not a problem. Even with Vanderkalm, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, now that we do know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledavik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. Small force. What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yeah, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye, Citan. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. Well put, young master. Okay, so it seems like we're pushing the plot along. This is a scary prospect, though. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Well, it's almost time. Don't know why I said it like that, sorry. Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you are through preparing. I think we are. I don't think we've got anything that we need to prepare about. Whoops. Jumping for joy now. What we might need to do... Oh, okay, I can't get on or off a gear. I guess that'll become apparent when we start operations. So, yeah, I think we're good to go. Got anything at last minute to say, Margie? Bart told me you're helping out with the plan too, so you're caught up in this now as well. I've come this far, I might as well stay until the end. Thanks, I know you'll do a good job. Okay, right. Well, now that we're sort of getting to story beats, we'll see kind of how our levels are scaled and whether or not I need to do some grinding. Are you ready? I am indeed. Oh good, it's automatic. I wouldn't have known where to go otherwise. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment and head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it. But avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Aveh troops and also the people from Gebla. Yes, we understand. Guess I'm going to raise some hell in my well tool then. We're counting on you. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out, Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey, you know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Marguerite and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Aveh were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous reigns or eras. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on, I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends. Haha, marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, the rate that you're maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it! I said it weird again. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. I can't keep these accents constant. This is why I'm not a voice actor, guys. Okay, I don't know who Maitreya is. That's the first time I've seen that name, I think. Sorry, there was a bit of noise going on in the background, so I edited it out. Apologies. Anyways, each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. I'm pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Aveh's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkalm's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Huh? Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle. Don't get so antsy, Faye. Faye, it's odd for me to say this since I'm the one who got you involved. But be careful, okay? You two? If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself, it's not like you... But I'll take care of them, don't worry. Okay, so we have ourselves a cutscene, and it looks like we're going out on a military operation. How does nobody notice this big metal slug in the desert? No, I don't mean that kind of metal slug. That's the wrong shape. Are you using a mass accelerator? Are you going to propel me towards the border? Okay, no. It looked like it. It looked like a... You know, the idea of a mass accelerator. It's like essentially a massive railgun that can propel things in... theoretically propel things over vast distances in space. It's, if you've ever played the Mass Effect games, it's those sort of... you know, things in space that spaceships used to get around with. Anyways. Oh look, they've spelled Maison wrong there. He's now Mation. Oh, aren't you a little... Oh, sorry, aren't you going to rest up a little? Possibly, I could do with saving. So we're now controlling Ceton. Do a little bit more. I'm going to save though. Let's see what Maison has to say. At long last, we are heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt like that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Maison, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, my good Dr. Rizuki. How may I be of service? Yes, well, I don't think we need anything. Yeah, I hope to be of such service again. Let's head this way. Sneaking suspicion, I need to go to the bridge, but I'm not going to go there just yet. Oh, Margie's not with us, is she? She's back in Nissan, so there's going to be nobody in here. But we're going to check the room anyway. Oh, Lukewarm's in here. It's too noisy. Is it some kind of festival? No, it's a, what the hell? It's a military operation. All hands on deck and all that. Yeah, okay, let's go to the bridge. What's that? Can I interact with it? No, it's just set decoration. Right, okay. I just realised, I called that thing a mass accelerator, didn't I? I got my terms a little bit muddled up. They're called mass drivers, not mass accelerators. I do apologise. I knew what I meant, and, you know, the term was closely there. Anyways, I'm going slightly off track again. Mass drivers, that's correct, that's right. My name is Bingo, the apprentice helmsman. Sigurd has been teaching me how to operate the Yggdrasil. Do you want to see my notes? No. Who is this distinguished gentleman down here? That Jericho, he lets the Yggdrasil drift so that the time and routes we take end up being off. Okay. So we don't want to be on the bridge then. Or at least not just yet. Can we go up the ladder? We can. Don't know why we want to though. Okay, we're outside. Oh, Bart's out here. Didn't they say not to use this whilst we were moving? Anyway, what's such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. Not very suited for it, am I? Hang on. You were at the castle, well, at the palace at least, if that's the same thing. I know they differentiate, you know, they're different things, a castle and a palace, but we were at the royal capital not long ago because you snuck in and stole Marguerite back. So, anyways, we'll leave that alone for the moment. You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yeah? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. So he doesn't want to be king. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but just as normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. See, there we go. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. For that, we must take Sharken down tomorrow, am I correct? Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Seatarn listening in. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that, this is this. That someone was waiting for you, that one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. That was a pretty cool transition, I'm not gonna lie. What's going on here? There's that guy with the red hair that I said about in the recap for the video that I lost. This guy taking on multiple gears on his own with his fists. In fact, this might be the same cutscene. I think it is, to be honest with you. He's a freaky looking dude. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how, just stop him. That's Ramses. This can't be. Help. Oh, that's Ramses in bed. With Miang. Conflict of interest there, Ramses, maybe? What's wrong? You look like you just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car? Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you were after fighting in the tournament. I could tell right away he resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. This whole subplot with the man in black is kind of a bit confusing. Oh, what's up? Nope, for a moment I thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We've got dolphins steering the ship. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface, it's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Aveh. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Aveh Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. Could have been a sand whale? Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defence Forces frequency. There, on the surface layer, detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defence fleet must be departing. We also intercepted transmission from the patrol with the border at Kislev. They are requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's alright, old Maison. Oh, hello, stranger. What, this little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite Outward-Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And, empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep. What a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You, there, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank. We don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Ha, this jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what I can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Vierge. It's only for officers' use only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So she's still a Jugend, regardless of having no ability? This looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. This is not going to end well. Not end well at all. Ah, there's our small unit. This is where now this kind of needs to turn into like a sort of strategy battle game. That would be pretty cool. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy! I should have done that in my radio voice, shouldn't I? Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy! Okay, I won't do that again. Oh, I've moved 2 steps and I'm in a battle already. Oh, with the jellyfish. Am I going to be any more effective in attacking these things? Okay, well that didn't work. Ow. Okay, yeah, is the answer to that. My accuracy goes down, yep, and my evasion. Okay, I missed. Oh. I did completely miss. Okay, this is somewhat irritating. Oh, my camera's been damaged. Have I got anything that will fix that? Don't I have a lens? No, I don't have it equipped. Okay, we'll take this then. Kamehameha! That'll do it. If I can't hit them with my fists, I'll hit them with a chi blast. No gold, no items. Boo! But experience is good. Right. Where are we going? We are going up. We'll follow this one. Oh, they're all kind of going in the same direction, in a way, I guess. I need to take a... Whoa, I need to take a look at the scenery and find a way up to where that cave is. Edelweiss. If you say so. Oh, holy crap. Okay. That Hazan does quite a bit of damage. 650 odd. Oh, we've gone up a level. We've got max HP, max EP, attack, accuracy, defense, ether, and etheric defense. Magic and magic defense, really. Got some scales. No gold though. Probably sell those scales. We can sell monster parts occasionally, can't we? Get out of the way. Okay, we'll stop following. Why aren't these guys helping me? Stop following these guys around and we'll make it sort of on our own. Let's take this one out. That should do that, yep. It's nice to get back into action again. We've had a lot of story events over the past couple of episodes. And as I said, I was kind of a little bit worried about how that would affect levels and levelling. I need to get up there, so I need to do a running jump. Oh, it's a construction gear. Oh, it was a construction gear. I mean, I guess they're not very heavily armoured. They're not designed for combat, are they? Oh, we got 200 gold from that one though. We need more of those. What are they called? Are they called tin hats or something? Okay, well that didn't... Whoops, that didn't work. I didn't mean to bring the menu up. How did you get up there? Oh, that way. That's what I was trying to do, was get up there. Oh no, it's one of these things again. I had issues with this the first time. Mayfly, that's it. Ah, we are doing damage to it now though. Oh, there we go. Now we can do those combo attacks with Waltool. That's a hell of a lot easier. Extra armor +1, 690 gold, nice. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot better. Okay, maybe it wasn't up this way. Whoops. Oh no, we're getting into a fight again. More Medusoids. Well, okay, they really don't have a lot of health. I thought they had maybe about 150 odd, but even that 84 took it out, so who knows. We can't get up there. Oh, we might have been able to get up here. I have no idea where I'm going. All I know is I'm going in the wrong direction presently, but that is an odd looking creature. Somebody got their 5-year-old to design a weird monster and then just sort of fleshed it out for the PlayStation. Don't you guard against my attack. Guard against this. Wow. Now, I can't move the camera around freely here, which is irritating. I still need to get up over there. I think I do need to do a running jump. I just didn't do it effectively last time. Also, I need to be mindful I'm running out of fuel. Where did all my guys go? Oh, hang on, hello. That looks like a box. Actually, these things are mostly harmless to an extent. Which is the one that is it charged that gives me fuel back? Yeah, but it's giving me 50. Which isn't an amazing amount. I'll have to have a think about this. We've got to be very careful. Do not want to run out of fuel. Oops, okay, extra armor +2. That's going to be handy. We can. I'm going to put that on most definitely. So instead of extra armor +1, we're going to have an extra armor +2. Then we are going to have a lens cover, just so that our accuracy won't go down. Okay, I can't jump up there. Apologies for the noises in the background again. Oh, I managed to get into an encounter whilst I was mid-air. That was clever. Now, it did say on the equip screen there that my defence went down by 5. It didn't. My defence is still the same, because I've replaced a +1 with a +2. So overall, my defence hasn't changed. It's just I've been able to get the camera defence as well. Now it was up here that I wanted to do a run and jump. They're quick, I'll give them that. Right, I'm going to try and get up to that cave, then we might possibly call it an episode if we can find a save point. Hopefully there'll be one in there. I even do a running jump with the world tool. Yeah. Oops, we're going to have to do it after this fight though. Now we're going to combo it to death. I like that combo, sort of reminiscent of Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. Okay. As I said earlier, I'm sorry about the whoops, let's jump in the right direction. The lack of narration really. As I said, my voice kind of went a bit, or my throat went a bit weird. Oh, almost. It's a bit dry and a bit sort of crackly. I need to get the right angle for this. My fuel is taking a pounding. It's probably because of the fact I keep doing those combos. They take off the amount of fuel for the initial attack and then 70 for the combo. There we go. That was a bit awkward. Whoops. Because of the camera angle. Ah, there we are. We're up to the cave. I apologise about my inadequacies, guys. This one I'm definitely going to have to combo though. That takes my defense down. That's not an issue if I just keep kicking it. Yeah, have some health back. See how far it gets you. Not very. More extra armor plates. Right, this is where we want it to be. Straight into a fight. Any different enemies in here? Oh no, still jellies. Taking on the jellies. Sorry, that was supposed to be my impression of Crush from Finding Nemo. Remember when I said I couldn't be a voice actor? Yeah, I can't do accents. I mean, just hear my voice. I can barely do my own voice, let alone anything else. Especially at the moment. Wow. I'm going to have to stop in a minute. I'm getting a bit of a sore throat. So we need to find a save point. Or I'll be playing this and there'll be no narration. Which is probably a blessing to some people. Got commotion in the background again, guys. I'm going to try and edit it out as best as I can. I do apologise if you can hear some of it. In the meantime though, we've got some commotion going on the screen as well. So I'll try and take out this weird bug thing. I mean, I probably don't need to do that. But it just ensures that I do take it out. Have I got a way to recover fuel? I'll buy it for a high price. Sorry, I've been playing some Resident Evil 4 recently. No, I have nothing that will restore my fuel, which is somewhat concerning. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Nope, I didn't even jump. That's annoying. I'm trying not to use the strong combos or the strong attacks, but that may just prolong this battle. I'm not out of fuel. I mean, I'm nearly out of fuel. Got up just to fall over again. I might have to start running from battles, guys. Because I think I've got one more left in me. Oh, come on. Right, yeah, I'm leaving. Oh, there we go. We made it this time. I just jump straight up onto there. Yes, I can. Up onto here. And, oops, there's another crate there. Right. Can I take these out with the weak attack? Yes. Okay, excellent. Learning more about these enemies. That I don't have to do strong attacks to take them out. So these guys I can still battle. Oh, come on. Let me get up there. Or let me run into another battle. This is ridiculous. Nope. I mean, you can use Mayfly on me, it doesn't do any damage. It just reduces my defense. But I am leaving. There we go. All that for some Rose Soul. That looks like this Mayfly was following me. Ah, there you go. Escaped first turn. Nice. I think we want to go this way, possibly. Not fall off the edge. Or not. I'm really running low now. This is not good. Okay, so is this isn't somewhere that I can go up? Do I have to try and... No. Got to get over here again. Right, because there was a pathway over here. Not where I want to be going though. Okay, where is it I'm supposed to be going then? Do I have to jump over there? Isn't that where I came from? I'm a bit confused. Oh, come on, let me escape. There we go. Okay. Okay, no, I haven't been here. Gold nugget. Guessing I can sell that as well. I don't like doing those run jumps, they're kind of a bit awkward. I also don't like having any fuel. Oh, sorry, I don't like having no fuel. Yeah, I know what I meant. Oh, who are you? There's a save point there, so hopefully I can touch the save point before I can engage that or interact with that robot or that gear. I don't know if it is a gear or if it is a robot. It looks like one of those things out of the mines, which I think was a robot rather than a gear. We're going to touch this, which should heal us. It hasn't. It's not telling me how my gear is. Well, just in case it does attack me, I'm going to save. I mean, I'm going to kind of call it here right now anyway, I think. It's been going on for some time now. So let's just see what this robot's all about. Okay, that's an enemy. We can ignore that. Repair bot. Seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong looking gears flying around above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? Ah. Hello. You can tune me up. 1500, that's what I've got at the moment. I've got that one. And I've got that one. I've got both of those. Don't need AP repairer or AR repairer. What does that do? Loss of armor defense. Slow. Stops fuel leak. I think we're good. I mean, I can sell those, I guess. Don't need them now that Bart's got the well, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's not one of those anyway. I'm going to sell the old circuits. I don't think I need that many extra armors. AC, I don't think we need. Oh, Heimdall. Brigadier, that's it. I couldn't remember what it was called. Right, well, anyways, after that, we'll save again now that we're healed up and recovered. And we're going to call it there, guys. Yeah, my voice is going. I've got a bit of a sore throat now, so I'm going to stop. But thank you so much for joining me, even though it was a bit painful at times, I dare say. And I hope you'll join me for the next one, where we'll exit this cave and hopefully we shall be engaging... Where are we? Engaging Kislev forces? No, we'll be engaging Aveh forces under the pretense of Kislev. I think that was the plan. We'll be engaging somebody anyway. I think it's Aveh. Goes to show how much I've been paying attention to the plans. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one. Bye-bye. If you like that video, please do all the usual YouTube fun stuff, like hitting the thumbs up to give it a like, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and hit the bell to get notifications of when I post new content. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please do consider buying me a coffee, link of which is on screen and in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one.